What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Throne and Liberty video. In this video, we're going to teach you guys the best way to level up in Throne and Liberty. Now, let's begin with the most obvious way to level up. The most obvious way is clearing the main story. Simply just go ahead and focus on clearing this main story. Very obvious. It's the best way to get EXP. After some point, the game's gonna say you cannot continue the story until you hit X level. For example, maybe we'll hit level 10 and then finish the story, and the game will say, well, you can't continue the story until you're level 12. So at that point is when we're going to want to start doing this guide right here and grinding a different way. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and tell you what to avoid when leveling up. Now, for those of you who play WoW, you might think, okay, just head on into the dungeon and farm the dungeon. This is not the way that we're going to want to level up in this game. Why is that? The reason is you only get a specific amount of entries per day. We get 660 tokens per day. As you can see, it caps out at 3,300. So that means we can stop playing for about 5 days and let these tokens build up. If they're about to hit max, yes, definitely use these before they hit max. They are definitely the most EXP per time. But if you guys are planning on playing the game more than an hour a day, then you guys are going to want to focus on grinding a different way and saving these tokens for when you guys hit max level. The reason being is all we get from this dungeon is blue gear. That isn't important really at all. So we're basically wasting a lot of our important resources over here, because if we see at level 50, that's when we're going to get the purple gear, and the purple gear is what we're going to want. We want that purple gear. We can even get a little morph stone right here. So it's way, way, way better to just wait until level 50. We can get some Abyssal contract tokens by clearing this, but we also get that on clearing higher level ones. So at the end of the day, all we're really getting is that EXP and that blue gear. And guys, if you guys are struggling with getting blue gear, go ahead and watch my other video that I have posted. It will show you guys that you guys can get blue gear by like level 20. It's super easy to get blue gear. You don't have to focus on clearing this dungeon. You could literally get blue gear without ever clearing this dungeon a single time. This is a very, very big noob trap right here. Just clear this dungeon maybe once each just for fun, and to clear out some little quests that are in there. That will give you a good chunk of EXP, but then save the rest. Don't run this dungeon multiple times. Just do it once at the most. Now, other than that, you can do your secret dungeons. This is fine. Just make sure you're focusing on your secret dungeons, clearing these out. You can't really clear them out too much, but they do give a good chunk of EXP, so make sure to mention that. And another thing that you guys want to save is your Abyssal contract tokens. Where we spend those tokens at is over here in the Abyss right here. If we go to the Abyss, you can get a decent amount of rewards over here, but even the quests over here, the quests just give gold. So it's not really worth going over here and wasting all of your materials, because you're going to want to save this for when you hit level 50. Again, if you're about to cap out, go ahead and use this for sure. It's a good amount of EXP, but I don't even think farming in this area is that good for EXP, to be honest. So I would pretty much avoid this area for EXP. The game tells you to go here for EXP, but I don't like it. I don't like going to this area. I would avoid this area until you're level 50. Now, other than that, we also have the contracts. The contracts is a really good way to get EXP, but it's also a very important resource for the end game as well, right? So we're going to go ahead and look at this. As you can see right here, it gives us those tokens. So again, if we're getting capped out on the tokens, it's perfectly fine to use that. But as you can see right here, I have the level 24 to 27 area, which gives me green materials. But if we go ahead and save it up until we're like a higher level up here, we're going to have a chance to get blue materials. So the higher level you are, the better the materials, the better the rewards. So as you can see, I can get 10,000 training points right here when we're a higher level. But when we're a low level, I'm only getting 3,000 training points just for clearing a contract. And you only get 10 contracts per day. As you can see right here, you can have a maximum of 60. So again, it's the same type of thing. If there's a couple items in here that you want, I would recommend go ahead and grabbing some. It's not terrible to use some of these, but you definitely don't want to waste all of them. So make sure you guys aren't grabbing every single one of these. Look at them, see which one's the best, and then grab it. So for me right now, the best one for me would probably be this material chest. So you can accept it, and then make sure you refresh. If you refresh, you have another chance to get some better things. So I personally did this to, again, help me with get my blue gear. I grabbed some of that armor stuff, and then refreshed it until I got another one. Don't grab all these, just grab the good ones. Now, now that we're understanding, we're only doing a few of these because they do give good EXP. It's definitely worth doing if you're getting a little tired of grinding and just want a quick little burst of EXP. It does give good EXP, so I do recommend farming this one a little bit, but not a lot. Mostly if you're like about to hit a level. Now, other than that, let's go ahead and get on to the main way that I want you guys to level up. The main way we want to level up is by simply pressing M to open up your map, and then if you look on the side, it literally tells you the area you want to go to. So let's say that we are level 28 to 31. I actually think I cleared all these ones out already. So let's go ahead and go to the 24 to 27 area. We'll teleport right here, and we'll move straight into this area. Now, once we have gotten into this area, as you can see, my screen has been populated with more quests over here. These are area quests designated by the little blue star right here. What the area quests are is, in my opinion, the best way to level up outside of the story. So if you go ahead and click the I button, it actually shows you all of the future rewards. So if we go ahead and look at it, we're going to start off getting minimal EXP, but if we finish this whole entire quest line, we get another boost of 37,000 EXP. That is a ton of EXP. That is a lot. If we go ahead and do another area down over here, we just do two quests, 14, 37, 23, 40, 24, just for simply doing these little area quests. It's very crazy, these little region exploration quests. They give a ton of EXP. Now, if we look into the area that, I can't go to that area, but this was the other area that I unlocked, but they also have this area for the lower ones. So, again, what we're going to focus on are these light blue quests. If you ever see these light blue quests and you're missing some EXP, this is what you're going to farm. Does that mean every area that I go to, I need to farm these quests no matter what? No, you don't have to do every single one. Just do the ones that either you want the rewards for or the ones that you are in need of EXPs. Because again, the story will power level you a bit and you can avoid doing them. As you can see, I haven't completed all the areas, but these areas do give some cool rewards, such as little transmog things to change your character. So, now let's go ahead and go over how do we do these quests. To do these quests, we simply click this little target button, and it'll take us exactly where we need, well, it won't take us, but it'll show us where we need to go. And then it'll tell us right here what we need to do. Now, an easier way that I've found, because after you close that, look, it goes away, and I'm just like, where am I supposed to go now? Is simply add this to your little bar right here. If we add that right here, it goes ahead and adds it, and it fills up our little map right here. So now I know exactly where to go, and I don't have to keep clicking that target button. And same thing with all of them. Just go ahead and add all these blue quests, and now we lost that bar because they're now all on here, and we simply just go to all these little blue dots. Go ahead and go to all those, clear those, and then you'll get a ton of EXP. Let's say I went through and I cleared all those. This would have gotten me about 40,000. This would have actually gotten me like 60,000, and this would have gotten me another 60,000. So that right there is already like what, 180,000 EXP, and that is basically a whole entire level right here at level 33. And I'm in a level 24 to 27 area, guys. So as you can see, if I'm leveling up at level 33 in this area, then that is an insane amount of EXP. So make sure you guys are not sitting there grinding one mob at a time that's only giving you 100 EXP, when you guys can be doing these quests and getting 180,000 EXP in absolutely no time at all. So hopefully this saved you guys a ton of time, and hopefully you guys are able to save up your materials for when you guys hit max level. Now, if I helped you guys at all, feel free to hit me with a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.